guys, no, you've not landed on the wrong channel. And I'm not about to try and make motherhood aesthetic, but I thought I'd show my little coffee for the morning because I just needed a minute to wake up before I started speaking. I thought today we could spend the day together because I'm actually going to go and do something that I used to do all the time before I had Harper, and I haven't done it since she was born. We're going to go and have a look around some of my favourite shops. So I'm going to do a little TK Maxx shop. I'm going to nip into Next because I've seen they've got a good sale on. I want to look and see if I can get myself any bits, but also they have really nice kids stuff in there. And then I need to nip into M&S to get some bits for tea. We've got some family coming around tomorrow night. I was going to do like a whole proper dinner party vibe, put loads of effort in, make some really nice food, but I've just realised I just don't have the time to do that. Are you chatting? So yeah, I'm going to go to M&S, get some nice picky bits. It's warm anyway, so it kind of fits the vibe. And it'll just make my life 10 times easier because otherwise I would have spent all of this afternoon cooking. And I just don't have the time or the energy for that. I've got a busy day tomorrow as well. And I won't have any time in the daytime to do loads of prep. So I'm going to go the easy and the lazy route. But that's fine. We don't always have to do a full show-stopping dinner party vibe. I do really love cooking for people when they come round. And like making really nice food. But maybe we'll wait until Harper's a little bit older and have a bit more time on my hands to do that. Oh my God. My throat, I don't know what's happened this morning. I've woken up. I think I just it's just from a long night's sleep. Who am I kidding? It's just from a night's sleep. You know when you wake up sometimes and your throat's just a bit... the cold has not come back, which I was fighting off for about 3 weeks. So that's good. Harper is just chilling down here. She's in her little Baby Bjorn bouncer. Oh, that was kind of gross. You could see the snot fly out of her nose there. Right, what we're going to do now, I'm going to put her down for her first nap. She's due a nap in about 10-15 minutes, to be honest, so that I can get ready for the day. And then I think what I'm going to do is get her up, feed her, we'll have a bit of like a wake time, and then I'll try and leave when her second nap would usually be, because she sleeps really well in the car at the minute. So she'll be able to just sleep while we're on the way there. And usually her second nap is slightly longer. So if I time it well, she might even sleep whilst we're going around the shops, which would be a dream, because there is every chance that this could end in disaster and she just screams and she doesn't enjoy it. I'm going to have to be strategic, I think, and do the M&S shop first, which I normally wouldn't do because I'm obviously going to be getting food. But the M&S shop is the priority and I need to make sure I do that. So I'm going to do that first so that if she does kick off and start screaming, then at least we get all of our bits done that we actually needed to get done. And then it's just the shopping that I would like to do that gets tossed out the window. I was trying to be all healthy when I did the food shop this week, and I got a different oat milk to the one that I usually buy. I got this Plenish one. I know it's better for you. It's literally just oats, coconut, salt and water. That is literally it. But it just doesn't taste as nice as the other one that I normally get. I normally get, what's it called? Minor Figures is my favourite oat milk. And I only drink oat milk in coffee. If I'm having a tea, I have normal milk. If I'm having cereal, I can take oat milk, but I prefer normal milk. So I'm not like I have to have oat milk. I just love the way it tastes in my coffee. And so this just doesn't quite hit the spot the same. There's something about it that just doesn't taste quite right. And I think it's just too healthy. It's too simple. I need the oils. I need the sugars. It's just not for me. Oh, it's going to be another warm day, I think, but it's kind of muggy. It's not sunny, it's cloudy. So I don't know what I'm going to wear. I think maybe some shorts because I'm sick of being too hot and sweaty. You got hiccups? We went to our first baby sensory class yesterday, which was really fun actually. I didn't know what to expect because obviously Harper's still really small. She's interactive now, like she's almost like wanting to have a conversation with us, which I know sounds silly because she's so small, but she like babbles to us, and if I say to her like hello, she'll like make a noise back to me. So she's interacting with us, but obviously she can't sit up, she can't do like a lot of things, like she hasn't got much like motor control yet. She can grab things, but she doesn't know what she's grabbing. She doesn't realise that her hands are her hands yet, I don't think, although she just shoves them in her mouth all the time. So I wasn't really sure what to expect, but it was actually really, really fun. I think she enjoyed it, although she did fall asleep for the second half. So the first half an hour, we loved it. and we were singing all the songs, we were looking at all the lights. Oh, she did some tummy time, and then she decided this is all a bit much for me, and she fell asleep. So we just had a cuddle for the rest of the class, but it was worth going, and I'm going to sign up to, like, they do it in like blocks, so I'm going to sign up to a little block, because it'll give us something to do every Wednesday. And your cousin goes as well, doesn't he? So we go with Harper's cousin as well, and his mummy, and it's just nice to get out of the house, to be honest. And it gives us something to do, because mummy is not very good at coming up with ideas that don't involve spending a lot of money. Completely messed that up because she fell asleep whilst I was feeding her, and I didn't get up and transfer her quick enough. And she was asleep on me for like 15-20 minutes, and then she's woke up, and now she's wide awake, and I'm trying to put her down for a nap, and she's just not having it. So that's alright, we can go out this afternoon. We might just have to wait a little bit longer for her to have the second nap. I did put the shower on because sometimes when I put her down in the bassinet and she's got a dummy, if she's ready to sleep, she will often just self-settle and she'll go to sleep herself. I'd say like 3 out of 4 naps we put her down and she self-settles. So I was hoping that she might do that, but she's wide awake in there. So I'm definitely going to have to come turn the shower off, and then maybe we wait an hour or so and see if she's tired then. But I did have some work that I wanted to get done before I left the house this morning. I've got 2 videos, 2 like story things that I need to film for some brands. So I wanted to get those done this morning and send them over while she was still asleep. But yes, looks like they'll be going over this afternoon as well. Do you know what though? I have fully just learned to embrace her schedule, because before, like even when I was pregnant, anyone who's like, oh god, why is that so blue? 1 second. Let me, I'm just opening the curtains. Anyway, what I was saying is I've very much learned to embrace going with the flow in her schedule. When I was, before I got pregnant and when I was pregnant, I've always been the kind of person that likes to keep very busy. Tom, literally, it drives him mad because I'm always coming up with like a new project for us to do in the house. I just can't sit still. And after she was born, I feel like for the first few weeks, like first couple of weeks, I really tried to keep up my like usual routine. Not routine because we were getting up at like 12 o'clock and we were having sleepless nights, but I definitely tried when Tom went back to work to get out of the house most days and keep myself very busy. And I've realised that like that's fine for half the week, let's just chill, because I was ending up getting frustrated because I was really trying to stick to like how I would usually like have my day. And obviously newborns don't care, like they don't stick to that routine. They will feed when they want to feed, they sleep when they want to sleep. And so I realised that actually the path of least resistance is so much easier. Like I have found it so much more enjoyable since I just go with the flow. So that's what we're gonna have to do, I think. And to be fair, it's my fault because I should have, as soon as she fell asleep, I should have transferred her. But instead I just let her lie on me and have a little snuggle, and then she woke up too early, so it is my own fault, to be fair. I also, just playing into what I was talking about, I had a moment last week where I just looked at her and I was like, oh my god, she's massive. She's not a newborn, obviously she's not massive, but she's not a newborn anymore. She looks, every single day I look at her and I can see that she's getting bigger. To me she looks more like a proper little, I know to other people they'll be like, she's a baby. But she's really grown into her features now. I feel like she looks like her and she looks like a proper little child, whereas when they're a newborn they just kind of obviously look like a little scrunched up baby. And so I had a moment last week where I just realised, oh my god, this is going really quick. And that's another reason why I've chosen to just slow down a little bit and spend a bit more time at home just cuddling her, doing all the contact naps, because I very quickly realised that this is not going to last forever, and before I know it she'll be crawling, she'll be moving around loads, and we won't get to have those moments where we sit down and snuggle as much. So that's another reason why I'm just kind of embracing things and taking it slow. Excuse the state of this room, by the way, but this is our little bassinet. It's the snuzz basket. We did buy it next to me crib, but we've not really used it. Well, sorry, we have, but the Next to Me crib is downstairs and the snooze basket is upstairs. I just feel like it was the right size for her when she was a newborn. The Next to Me was so big, and this is the perfect size. Like, I feel like maybe in a month or so we're going to have to change it out for the Next to Me because she will be getting too big for it. But also our room, there's just not that much floor space, so this is perfect because it doesn't take up too much room. We can move it around really easily. There's not enough room to have it next to our bed, unfortunately. I would love to have a Next to Me crib that is next to our bed so I could just reach over in the night, but I have to get up and come and get her out of here instead. So yeah, this is what she sleeps in. She's down. I've got my little monitor. I bring this in the bathroom with me, even though she's only sleeping there, just so that I can keep an eye on her, just in case. You know what it's like being a mum. I'm like, I don't want her just being in there and not be able to see her. So I'm going to jump in the shower very quickly. There's a very noisy lorry outside, so I hope you can't hear that. And I don't need to wash my hair today, but I do want to just like dry it out because I washed it yesterday and didn't properly blow dry it. So I'm hoping I get time to do that, put some clothes on, and then when she wakes up I'll give her a feed and then we can probably go. Fingers crossed. Finished to shower and I've done my hair and I've even done my makeup, and Harper is still asleep. I actually think I'm just waiting for her to wake up now. She keeps opening her eyes. I don't know why I'm looking at the I do this all the time. I sit and like look at the monitor even though she's literally over there. I do it at night. I like have this next to the bed even though she's in the same room as us, and I just randomly will wake up in the night and look at it just to make sure she's okay. I think she's just stirring. She keeps opening her eyes and then falling back to sleep. Once she's fully awake, I am going to give her a feed, and then I think we're going to go over quickly to my dad's because... Oh, it's alright, baby girl. Hello, you're smiling. Look at your little face. Whoa, big stretch. Anyway, what I was saying before is I'm going to nip over to my dad's before we go to the shops because he wants to paint his kitchen in like a warm neutral colour. And I've obviously got all these samples that I showed in my last vlog of what we've got on the walls here that we're testing out of. Sometimes, I swear to God, I'm speaking and it's like my brain has forgotten how to talk. I don't know if anyone else had this after they had a baby, but I'm just like, why can't I speak like an adult anymore? Anyway, what I was trying to say is, I bought these samples, I used them last week, you saw in the vlog. We are going to do one of these colours in the bedroom, but my dad also wants to do like a warm neutral colour in his kitchen. He's redoing his kitchen at the minute. So I'm going to take those over and drop them off for him because I said to him there's no point you buying a load more samples when we've got some. Also, I said I was going to wear shorts and then I changed my mind because none of the shorts that I've got that are comfortable were clean, and these trousers feel like I'm wearing pyjamas. I've just parked up and I think I'm going to put Harper in the carrier because she's asleep, but I feel like if she wakes up, I could take the pram. I just feel like getting the pram out and doing all that is a little bit annoying, and also when you go like shopping with the pram, do like food shopping with the pram, there's nowhere to put anything, like you can't hold a basket and it just ends up being awkward. Yeah, I'm going to put her in the carrier. Ooh. Just realised I parked really close to the line. Oh my God, it's windy. So I'm just going to move the car over a bit because you just know that someone will come and park next to me and then I won't be able to get back in my car. Okay, I actually just spotted that one of the parent and child spaces had become free. I'm not gonna lie, I was having a little moan to myself because I saw this woman park, get out the car with no kids, and I was like, great, there's only 6 parent and child spaces. There's loads of other spaces around. Why would you take one if you don't have a kid with you? I haven't actually decided what we're gonna eat, so I'm just gonna wing this and see what they've got in there and see if there's anything that we fancy. I have a feeling that she is hungry, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. I think I might do like, we're not going to do an actual barbecue, but get some like barbecue meat and then do like salady bits on the side, because I think that that'll be the easiest option, but it's still like something nice, summery. She's fallen back to sleep, so we're all good for now. I've got all of our bits. Oh, I picked up some of the cookies. If you've not tried these, you probably have because they were all over, was it TikTok? A couple months ago. They're so good. So I've got all the bits and bobs. I haven't got loads because I don't want to go crazy and spend too much money. I'm just trying to decide whether to get a bottle of wine. I have got a bottle of Whispering Angel still left at home that we haven't opened yet from, I did an order when I was like 37 weeks pregnant. I was just so excited to drink it and it's lasted ages, but maybe I get another bottle of rosé and save the Whispering Angel. There's not any on offer really. Oh, that one looks quite nice. It's quite dark. I normally like a really pale one. Maybe that one. I've just spotted that they've got an orange wine and that's on offer as well. So I might try that because I've never actually tried orange wine. I've always wanted to. For this one, never tried it before, but it looks pale. It says it's dry. So that should be a winner. Just remembered I've also still got a bottle of this Nye Timber rosé. My dad bought me it after I gave birth and it's still in the fridge. So I haven't actually drunk it yet. Just in Next. I actually need to get Harper a little swimsuit because we're gonna go and do her first like swimming session on Saturday. I think I'm in the older kids bit here. I wonder if they'll have any in the baby section. I feel like they might not. Oh, there's some over here. 9 to 12 months, that's obviously gonna be way too big. Plus I don't really like it. I remember coming in here when I was pregnant and I bought loads of like little bodysuits and she's still wearing them now. But it's just weird, isn't it, like coming back. And I remember at the time thinking it was so far away and now she's here and we're shopping together. How cute is this little blue dress? I actually love that. And then we've also got this little like white broderie romper. The lighting in here is going crazy so I might not be able to film. How cute are these baby grows? There's this little floral one, a gingham one, and then this one's got like a smaller floral print on it. I think I want to get one, but I don't know if there's any point getting up to 3 months because she's already 10 weeks old. So maybe I get 3 to 6 months. And with it being warmer anyway, she's not really wearing them. Can't find any swimwear that would fit her. So, and they didn't have those sleep suits in her size either. So I think I'm not going to get anything. How cute is this little t-shirt though? It's got like fruit on it. Everything starts at like 9 to 12 months in here. So I'm not going to buy anything because I've already bought way too many clothes for when she's that age that she still can't wear. They always have really loud music in TK Maxx. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm going to have to talk over the top and just do some little clips. But I just had a look in the kids section. There's not really anything cute. We really need some new towels in our bathroom actually. Bit low on the ground. Not really many. They've got loads of like beach towels in, so I think that's probably why they've not got many like bathroom towels. Oh, this is making me want to book a holiday. I'm so easily. Look how nice that towel is. Cute. How nice are these bedside tables? They're only £99 each, which I think is pretty good. These would be way too big in our bedroom, but I just thought they were really nice, like the dark wood. We are back home now. Someone had a little scream on the way home, so I had to pull over and give her another. I gave her a feed before we like left the shopping centre in the car park, and then halfway home she started screaming again. I think she just wanted some like comfort and a cuddle. So I pulled over, gave her a little cuddle. I did give her a feed, and then she went back to sleep. So we're home in one piece anyway. I bought loads of stuff for M&S. This is one of my favourite things that they do. It's the chicken Caesar dip. Also, I don't know why I keep showing like food hauls. I'm not a food blogger, but I don't know if you can tell. I like nice food. These as well are another recommendation for me. The coriander and zesty lime tortilla chips. I ended up doing, I think I was saying in the shop, like meats and then some salady picky bits. I won't show everything because everyone knows what picky bits from M&S look like. And then I went into TK Maxx. Next wasn't really given, like I didn't find anything that I wanted in there. There wasn't really anything that I needed to get for her. I did want to get that little 3-pack of sleep suits, but they only had 9 to 12 months, and I was just like, there's no point in me buying something that she can't wear for 6 months. So I didn't end up getting anything in there. But in TK Maxx, they had like in the food section, I never normally buy like food and drink stuff from TK Maxx, but they had a whole stand with just pistachio stuff on it, and I absolutely love pistachio. So I got this pistachio syrup. It looks bright green, so I'm a little bit dubious. I don't know why it's that colour, but I'm thinking I can try and make a little pistachio latte or a pistachio matcha, like an iced matcha. That would be nice. It was at Starbucks where they did a pistachio latte, and that was banging. So I got that, and then they also had this pistachio cream, which I think they started selling something like this in M&S, but I like the look of this one because it's crunchy. So it says pistachio crunchy cream, so I'm guessing it's got like chunks of pistachio in it. And then I'm really on the pistachio high. I saw these in M&S, pistachio tiramisus, and tiramisu is my favourite dessert, so that is like a dream come true for me. So I got 2 of those. We are just gonna wait for Tom to get home from work now. What time is it? It's just 4:05, so we'll be home in the next hour or so. Might watch a little bit of telly, have a little cuddle, do some tummy time, because we didn't actually get a chance to do tummy time earlier. And then I think we're going to have a pretty relaxed evening. What are we having for tea? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I've got some pork belly slices that we've not eaten yet. So we'll have that with some salad. I'm just loving at the minute, with this warm weather, we basically have like some flavoured meat, some salad, and then usually like new potatoes or rice, and that is my perfect summer tea. Quite simple, but I'm loving the salad at the minute. I've got a Caesar salad kit in the fridge, so maybe we'll have that with the pork, and that'll be lovely. Tom is back home now. We just opened all the doors because it was 28 degrees in the living room. Oh my god, it's already dropped to 24. It's 24 now.
I told you, it's going to be 20 degrees in 5 minutes. Aren't hygiene yet.
It just gets so hot. So we're just making the tea. We're not having the pork anymore because we realised it took over, I think it was like an hour and 15 minutes.
Quicker to make fucking barbecue like a Texas person.
And Tom's going to meet one of his friends tonight, so we were like, we ain't got time for that. And he's going to take Harper with him, so that means that I get an hour to myself, which is going to be fabulous.
Oh, no.
Yeah! So I'm just so selfish. So selfish. So just going to pump. I'll pop this on while we're having tea. Yeah. And then if she needs any milk whilst they're out, should have it. This should get me a full bottle, but we will see. We're just chilling. Just in the bouncer. This bouncer has actually been a lifesaver because it means I can actually get things done. And she actually enjoys it. A lot of things. Oh, God. That's just gone very bright. Pardon?
You do me a solid and feed her before we go as well?
Yeah, I'll feed her just before you go out. She probably won't need any milk, to be honest, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Oh, that breeze is so nice. I get so overstimulated when I get warm. Like, there's actually very few things that I dislike more than being too hot. It just makes me... Ugh. It's why I could never live in a hot country, or at least not one that doesn't have aircon. Right, put my pump on. I need to order a swimsuit for Harper so it arrives before Sunday. I was just having a look on M&S and they've got some cute ones. They've got this cute little strawberry one. And then I could do with getting myself a new swimsuit, to be honest. I took one, went on a little staycation. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this. Went on a staycation a couple of weeks ago. And I took one on that trip and it was okay. It was slightly too tight around. My hips had definitely got wider. It was a bit tight around my hips. But I put it in the wash with some pink stuff and it's gone pink. And it was not pink. So I definitely need to get a new one. It is about 5 years old, to be fair. So it's probably overdue being replaced. What's it saying?
24. A bean?
Yeah, Beans is upstairs kicking off. We've had to put her in the bedroom She's got water in there. She's got her litter tray. Because she's an indoor cat, we can never have these doors open.
What if we have that cardboard that I've not taken to the tip yet and make like a bit of a barrier?
She'd jump over it. I wonder
if it's like here. She's not going to jump over that, actually.
Surely someone makes like a
net.
A net thing. You dummy.
First you're sending out for a daddy.
There you go. What did you dummy? I mean, she's been spayed now, obviously, so she could technically go outside, but I'm just so scared about letting her out. Like, I've read this statistic when we got her about the lifespan of indoor cats versus outdoor cats. And I'm pretty sure indoor cats live until they're anywhere between like 12 to 18. And outdoor cats, the average lifespan is like 5. Because so many of them get killed. So many of them get ill when they're going out and stuff. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to let her out. Also, it's better for nature and like animals to not let them out, because they obviously kill like small animals and like frogs and mice and stuff, and even little birds. So we don't really want it to be doing that.
I'm not bothered about that. Someone owns a robber.
Tom's not bothered about the animals and the wildlife. Yeah, we don't want to get robbed or run over, basically, because she's a very cute cat. So we just think someone would nick her. So yeah. Also, the only reason we're considering letting her out is just so we can have the doors open. It's very selfish, but this has made a world of difference. Like, I can't believe how much nicer it is to sit in here without that. We should not complain, because loads of people really want south-facing gardens, and we wanted a south-facing garden, but it just gets so bloody warm. Let's have a look at this dinner then. Oh, this looks nice. Literally what I was talking about before. Just dream summer dinner.
Really?
Oh, not my pump, just the background music. We obviously weren't planning on having the burgers for tea, so we don't have any burger buns, but it's almost like a diet burger. A burger without the bread. And then we've just got a bit of salad, coleslaw, and some rice. Just me and my one big boob.
Lime rice.
Lime and coriander. That is good. Do you not like this sweet corn relish?
I don't know.
It's banging.
It was nice.
Probably bring my plate closer to my mouth. Or, do you know what we should probably do? We should probably use the dining table that we bought, that we never sit at. Literally, we've probably used it about 10 times.
It's alright because it holds her car seat.
As soon as she's weaning, we're eating at the table. I don't want to be that family that sits on... Like, she needs to learn to eat at a dining table.
Yeah, no, we're being slobs.
We're watching Ted Lasso. I really like... You're not even in the thing.
That's fine. I want to see me.
We're watching Ted Lasso. We started watching it before, I think, and then...
we got up to the episode that we finished on yesterday. We got up to there.
Okay. So all this is going to be new. We're halfway through season 2. And then I think season 3 is the last. I think they only did 3 series. So we've not got long to catch up. We'll be probably... I bet we'll have finished it by the end of next week.
Yeah, and then back to Big Bang Theory.
We started watching Big Bang Theory. Was it when half was what when we brought her home? We finished the whole thing. Like, bear in mind there's 12 seasons. There's like 20 odd episodes a season.
It's like 4.5 days worth of TV.
I just spat when I said that.
Yuck.
There's like 20 odd episodes a season. We finished it all. And also, Big Bang Theory, it's like not a very cool TV show to like.
I don't give a shit. I think it's sick.
Like, all of Tom's friends think he's right weirdo for watching it.
Okay. I think it's class.
But it's just sometimes.
It was so good for when she was born that it was just like nonsense that you don't have to sit and watch.
That's it. It's like when you've got so many things going on, overstimulating. You've had a really busy day. I can't be watching a show where I need to pay attention to it. Like, I could literally zone out for 2 hours and miss like 4 episodes of Big Bang Theory and it wouldn't matter.
But also, like with all the canned laughter, it sort of told you when things were funny. When you
don't even have to use your brain to think of when it's funny.
I say funny when things were meant to be funny. I think it was. I like it. I honestly, I genuinely want to watch it again.
if that doesn't describe becoming a parent for the first time, the fact that you've got that little energy that you just need something to tell you when it's funny.
Just direct me, yeah.
Don't know what does. Tom has just left with Harper, so I'm going to sort out all of the pots, and then I'm going to sit down. I'm going to have myself one of those tiramisu pistachio pot things because I literally haven't stopped thinking about them since I bought them. And I'm going to have a glass of rosé. Not a very big one. I should probably start reading a book because I feel like I've been watching a lot of YouTube and a lot of telly being at home with Harper, but it's very different when I'm just on my own to just be able to, like, you know, zone out. This obviously is not our usual evening routine. I can film, I might do like spend an evening with us, like a baby, what we do like with the baby and stuff. I would say most of the time, the routine that we usually have is Tom will get home from work, he'll take her from me for a little bit so I can just be like, you know, when you've had a baby on you all day, it's nice to just not have anyone touching you. So we'll do that, and then, sorry, I'm just putting these glasses away in the cupboard. And then whilst he is with Harper, I will usually cook dinner, or vice versa. Like if Tom's cooking dinner that night, obviously I'll be with Harper. It doesn't exactly follow the same pattern every night. And then we will both just sit, watch a bit of telly. We'll tag team during eating dinner because usually, well, to be fair, now she's happy chilling in the bouncer and stuff. It's a lot easier, but I would say when she was like a really little baby, she did not like being put down at all. She just wanted to be held all the time. So we had to tag team for dinner time so that one of us would have her while the other one ate, and then we'd swap. And then once we've had tea, Tom will usually do bath time, so he takes her to do bath time, and that's like their special time together. I do it sometimes, but it's mostly a job that he a job. It's not really a job. He loves doing it. It's like nice time for them to spend together because obviously I get to spend so much time with her, and he, with being at work, just I feel like misses out on stuff. So it's nice for them to have that time together. And when she's had a bath, she almost straight away wants feeding. I don't know if it's because we've now kind of been doing this routine for a few weeks, and she's just got it in her head that as soon as the bath's done, it's time for boob. But she will literally cry. If I don't get her on the boob within 5 minutes of her coming out of the bath, there will be tears. So then I take her in bed and feed her in bed, and Tom will come down and do a big clean and tidy and usually do all the pots. Obviously tonight is completely different. He will come up to bed once he's done all the tidying. And to be honest with you, we get in bed when she goes down to sleep, and we put her down to sleep. We're not that strict with the timings at the minute. She's usually anywhere between 8:30 and 9:30. So I will get into bed at the same time that she does, because obviously I feed her, and then I put her down, and then Tom will come up. So I would say most of the time we're both in bed, and usually I'm asleep by 10 o'clock. I try and go to sleep earlier than that, but I'm not that great at doing a really early night. Like I wish I could just, as soon as I put her down, go to sleep, because she does like a really long first sleep, and I should really take advantage of that. But most of the time it'll be like 10, 9:30 for me. Tom can literally close his eyes and he'll be asleep like that. So he will be asleep usually 9:30, which I know some people are going to be like, what the hell? But we've always, I would say we were doing that before, like the past year or so, we've just been early bedtime people. And I know it's a bit boring. And I think, to be honest, I need to do these pots, I've just got distracted. I think, to be honest, once she's a little bit bigger and she's doing like a proper nighttime routine, and she'll probably be going down to bed a bit earlier, we will probably push our bedtime at least till 10 o'clock so that we've got an hour, 2 hours to just, you know, chill. But I imagine that won't be until she's at least like, this will be when she's in her own room, so it won't be for at least another like 5 months or so. I just realised if you look over in that corner, we look like we are complete pissheads. We're not. It's just that where we live, this is such a minor thing, but it does bug me. They don't take glass as part of your recycling or your like bin collections. So we have to go to a bottle bank at the supermarket to recycle all of our glass bottles. So this is like a few weeks worth of glass. It's actually not that much really. It's just like 3 bottles of red wine and some beers. It's actually all of Tom's. Not a single thing of that is mine. But it's kind of annoying because you just end up with glass bottles cluttering up. We should probably get a little box or something to put them in. And like I say, I know this is really a minor issue, but everywhere else that I've ever lived, when we lived in Sheffield, they would take glass as part of your recycling. I'm pretty sure that the county that we live in and the council that we have are one of the only places left in the country that don't take your glass. But I just thought I'd explain that, otherwise we just look like, you know, we've had a big party and obviously we've got a baby, so that is not happening. I'm just gonna do like a lazy wipe down, you know, where you don't move anything, you just go around stuff, because I want to sit down. I'm not going to do a deep kitchen clean right now. Also, if you've never tried Purdy and Fig and you like things that just smell, oh my god, this hob's going to beep now. She's still going. It does it when it gets wet for some reason. Just a bit sensitive, like it thinks that I'm touching the button, but I'm not. Why is it still doing it? It doesn't normally go on this long. What I was saying is, if you've never tried Purdy and Fig and you like stuff that smells nice in your house, you like a bit of a home fragrance, try it. It's they do like counter sprays. I'm pretty sure they're expanding. They do like bathroom stuff now, but it's cleaning stuff that's really clean. So it's not got loads of like chemicals and stuff in it. Obviously, chemicals, like water's a chemical, but you get my point. It's not got loads of stuff in it. It's just quite simple, but it smells unreal. I absolutely love it. All of the fragrances, they smell natural and fresh. You know how when you use something like Zaflora, it smells nice, but it smells artificial. Purdy and Fig smells fresh. It's like the Joe Malone of side sprays, counter sprays. I've also just realised that this is in the background. Tell me you just had a baby without telling me you just had a baby. I just had to buy a box of this. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Could do with some new wine glasses, to be honest, because we have smashed a couple since we moved in. Look how pale that is. That looks delicious. This is called Fleur de Lis. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. It's an M&S rosé. It's the one that I bought earlier. It's actually really bad because I don't drink very often. We end up chucking wine away. I actually bought this. My sister came, when we were on our little like staycation, my sister came to stay to look after the cat. So we bought her a bottle of wine for us to have while she was here, but she didn't finish it, and that was 2.5 weeks ago, and it's just sat in the fridge, and that is definitely going to be tasting like vinegar right now, so that's going to have to get thrown away. Let's do a little should we do a little wine tasting? Delicious, I can already tell. Oh, that is nice. I'm not going to pretend that I'm an expert in wine. I have actually had proper wine training back from when I used to work in hospitality, but I can't actually remember any of it. I just know that I like what I like, and that is nice. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Normally I do weekly vlogs. This one was a little bit different, obviously, a bit more detailed day in the life. So if you found this one interesting, let me know and I can do more. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.